Hey, I've got the July 2022 barrel and blade box. If you're into tactical stuff, prepping stuff, survival stuff, you're gonna love this subscription. Check it out. What's up guys, Eric here with At Home in the Future, and I'm back today with another barrel and blade unboxing. So if you're unfamiliar with barrel and blade, it's a really cool monthly subscription, lots of tactical gear, survival gear, prepping gear, really cool stuff in every box. Comes in two different levels, one's $49, one is $99, level 2. Level 2 is what we're unboxing today, and this is the July 2022 box. So let's pop it open and see what we got inside. I haven't gotten one with just a barrel and blade sticker on the outside before, so kind of interested to see what we got here. A little bit of a change up. So let's pop the seal and see what we got here. All right, so I'll put this over to the side. I'm already seeing some kind of crazy tactical stuff here, so we'll lay it all out here and then we'll get a good look at it, because there's some big items. Oh man, there's a really big item in this. All right, let's get this all out. Find our card. I'm gonna hit the box to the side this time around. We'll just leave this over here, even though you already see what that is. Cool patch and everything. Here we go. So like I said, every month we get two different levels. Level 1's over here. This is the $49 box. And then level 2 is on the left. Normally you get a bigger ticket item, or sometimes like slight upgrades on what you see on this side of the card. So like I said, we're checking out level 2, so we'll just go through it here. Let's start out at the top and work our way down. We'll go for the Cold Steel Delta Dart. So I'm guessing that's one of these bizarre looking knife things over here. I'm gonna think it's this one. So let's pop this open here. Yeah, Delta Dart from Cold Steel. And I think what we have, I'm gonna pop open this little baggie. I think we've got like some polymer-based knives, which is interesting. Not smart by opening it here by the sharp edge, but yeah. So we got like a little dagger style knife, if my camera will focus on it, which is interesting. It is insanely light. I mean, weighs absolutely nothing. It does have sharp corners and everything. It still definitely feels like polymer or plastic or polycarbonate or whatever you want to call it. It feels sturdy. I can't imagine, I don't know, it could probably cause some harm to somebody if you're in a self-defense scenario here. It definitely has a pretty sharp, pokey edge. Seems like it'd probably dull quick, so it's not something maybe that you'd use over and over. And honestly, I'm not really sure the context of when you would use this. Let's see if the card tells us anymore. Okay, yeah, it says it's designed for self-defense and piercing. It says a triangular cross-section gives it phenomenal piercing power. Really grippy there in the edge, little self-defense tool. Again, it's something you don't want to be up to bad behavior with. Don't take it anywhere you're not supposed to have it. But to me, it's like the lightness of it makes it more appealing, almost more than like the polymer stuff behind it. But that is certainly interesting. I've never actually seen one of these. I've heard of non-metallic blades and everything, mostly ceramic stuff, but this is the first time I've seen like a polymer-based one. So definitely very pokey, pretty interesting. It looks like we have something else in the same family as the next item too, is the Cold Steel FGX Ring Dagger, which is this bad boy here. Again, same theory, kind of a polymer self-defense item. Very, very interesting. This one reminds me of like kind of a jagged arrowhead kind of design. All right, so check this out. It even has a little protective tip here. Very pokey, definitely a sharp edge. Man, I don't know if you can see like the sheen of that grind there. I thought for a second like, are just the edges metal? But those serrated edges are actually pretty mean. I'm gonna leave this on, but it has that same kind of vibe. Very lightweight. Both of these come with key rings and everything. So I guess you could put your pinky down there to get a little bit of a better grip, or if you're using that for self-defense, get a better grip, however you want to do it there. But fascinating item. Let's see if this one is any different as far as the description goes in the card. So yeah, it says that ring is for lots of different grip options for fighting and protecting yourself. It's far lighter in weight than a metal counterpart, obviously, because it's not heavy in metal. Has a sharp reinforced point. I'm guessing that blade design there. Again, both of these are pretty mean little blades that, it's not like a practice blade or anything. It's actually something you're meant to use for self-defense. So I can see this being an interesting thing. I guess if you're going like even hiking or something where you don't want any weight, but you want something where you could just protect yourself in a pinch, you probably would already have some sort of knife, I would think. I mean, to be honest, I'm not really sure the scenario in life where I'd find myself using these, but they are super cool. But that's part of the fun of getting a subscription like this sometimes, is like, okay, I wouldn't normally go choose this for myself, but now I have one, so where can I put this that would be useful to me someday? So pretty interesting. So that's the Delta Dart, little stabby one down here, and then this is the Ring Dagger, which is kind of more of a self-defense thing. They're probably both self-defense, but those are fascinating. Super interested in those. Okay, so next up, Barrel and Blade's kind of been on a tear lately with these morale patches, and this is a cool one. So this is the Blackbeard flag. And what they say on the card here is to give you some swag for your plate carriers, range bags, vehicles, or backpacks. Yeah, horned skeleton with a spear to pierce a bleeding heart. Normally attributed to Pirate Edward Teach, better known as Blackbeard. So that is a rad patch. They've been kind of funny patches the last few months. It looks like we got one of those a little bit meaner and kind of cooler. So super fun. That's a trend. Barrel and Blade, keep it up. These are super fun to get every month. A lot of subs give you stickers and that sort of thing, but I like having the patches. So that's super fun. So put that up here too and keep on going. I know we're gonna get to this in a second, so just hold on, we'll get there. Okay, so Lancer Systems AR magazine coupler. So I'm guessing that is this right here. So if you're familiar with the AR platform, this just allows you to have two different mags kind of cinched up side by side. It's got a lot of bolts and everything that come with it, where you can get that thing hooked up. So we'll read a little bit more about it here real quick. So like I said, it gets those mags side by side. So if you have one mag in and if you want to reload super quick, you can pop it out, move right over into the other mag and pop it back in. It just helps you if you're in a situation where you need to keep your rate of fire going pretty quick. So not totally my speed. I do have an AR, do have all that stuff and have a lot of fun with it as far as practicing and everything goes. But I don't come from a military background, so I'm not sure a scenario where I would totally use this. But again, love getting cool tactical gear like this. So that is the Lancer magazine cinch, or what they call it on the card here, a magazine coupler for $22. So that is rad. Next up, we have Hoorag's Skull Daddy bandana. So this is kind of like a buff or a face gator, that sort of thing. I'm guessing it's got kind of a skull looking thing on it. So let's open this up and check these out. These have like a gajillion different uses. This is one of the best things I feel like to keep in the glove box of your car or a little center console, because you never know. Keep sun off you, can warm your neck in the winter, keep the dust out of your face. In a pinch, could probably serve as like a face mask if you need to go in somewhere like that. Although, if you wear something like this, they're probably gonna think you're trying to rob the store or rob the bank or whatever else. But if you're outside having fun with the guys, this sort of thing is really cool if you just wanna look bad to the bone. I'll probably throw this on my son because you think this is super rad. It'll look a little bit like Skeletor, very cool. But yeah, kind of a stretchy material there. Like I said, a dozen different uses. You can use these as bandanas and all sorts of other stuff too. But really thin material, which is nice in hot weather and everything, but also like pretty stretchy and pliable too. So cool value add item there. The skull pattern is cool. I'm not sure how awesome I'd look wearing the skull thing, but I still like it anyway. So that is the Hoorag Skull Daddy bandana. Kind of on theme for the meanness of this month's box. Looks like we got a few more things here. You know, I went straight to that magazine coupler and I skipped these stripper clips. So what these are, if you're not familiar with this world, is it allows you to take your ammo that you're gonna put into a magazine, it allows you to put it kind of on these little racks here where you can have them ready to go, and then when you're reloading a magazine, you can just slide it right in there using each of these. Pretty common in military contexts, pretty simple in designs as well. You can see it just steel clip and everything, weigh next to nothing. They're for 223 or 556, holds 10 rounds each. But if you're kind of a prepper and you want to get your stuff ready to go, just in case you're in a situation where, God forbid, you ever have to use that stuff, these are a great little tool to have just to get your stuff ready in case you need to reload or get some magazines loaded. So again, probably not something I'll use every day personally. This is definitely a tactical heavy box this month, but cool to have nonetheless. And this is one of those things, man, if you need them, this is the kind of thing you want to have in your toolkit or in your prepping supplies just in case. So those are stripper clips from NC Star. All right, so we got one more item to look at here before we jump into the thing I know you're wanting me to talk about, which is probably one of the coolest items I've seen in a box like this. But we have this cool universal mag carrier from Pitbull Tactical. So it looks like this bad boy would carry magazines with a single stack from 9mm all the way up to a 45 double stack. So great to keep on you if you carry or anything. You can see how it kind of works here in the back. Easy to conceal, goes on your belt pretty easy too. It says no screws or adjustments needed, works right out of the box, compact design and everything. Let's slide it out and take a peek. And there you go, just like it says in the box. Looks like it's definitely designed for more of a single stack magazine. The design has these rubber edges and it looks like that's what allows it to expand to fit the size of the magazine. But yeah, if you got a nice EDC belt on there, it's got a big fat thick clip on there, made in the USA too, which is always nice to see. But if you're into the concealed carry lifestyle, this is the sort of thing that's nice to have to add some extra security there every day. So that is a universal mag carrier from Pitbull Tactical. I'll lay this down here and we'll get to the big item you've been looking at this whole time, which again is kind of crazy to receive in a subscription like this. But from VISM, we have the 3A soft armor panel going for $80. So what we have is a bulletproof plate. So let's open it up and then we'll take a look at the specs in the back here. So 3A, if I'm correct, will stop 9mm all the way up to 45s, even maybe a 12 gauge shotgun shell if you're lucky. So not full-on 223 or rifle rounds or anything, but pretty much any smaller rounds. So this is actually a soft plate. It's very pliable, if you can see. So if you're not familiar with the armor plates, and to be honest, I'm not overly familiar. This is actually the first one I'll own, but I have a few friends who carry these things. Some of these can weigh an absolute ton and be totally rigid. Of course, those are made for larger rounds and everything. But this seems absolutely awesome to throw in a backpack or have in a kit every day, where maybe you're concealing some armor, but just want some basic protection. So that'll protect you from any of the smaller rounds, from smaller caliber stuff. But it's surprisingly light, guys. Actually, let's see if they mention the weight on the card here. So we don't have a weight on here, but I'm guessing this has to be a pound, maybe a tiny bit less. But this, man, if you have a backpack, laptop bag, that sort of thing, if you're not into tactical stuff. Now, I know some of you guys probably have like tactical stuff and plate carriers where you may want to use something like this. But for me, this is going in a backpack. These are also good to have just in the terrible world we live in right now, to throw in a kid's backpack just in case and train them to put their bag on if anything horrible, God forbid, ever happens. This is just a little extra layer of peace of mind. But this right here is the super cool stuff that you get in a Barrel and Blade subscription. So some other boxes out there, which I love, outdoor prepping stuff, super fun. Lots of times they'll include some really cool gadgets and gizmos, but this is the sort of thing, like this could legit save your life. And if you sign up for a subscription like this, if you're into this sort of gear, this is just rock your world, opening a box and getting this sort of stuff. So super excited to see this. Awesome job, Barrel and Blade. And that is Barrel and Blade, July 2022, Mission 61. So we've got all this kind of tactical heavy gear this month. It's not always this tactical, but this is definitely a tactical month, which is fine by me. So you get these crazy polymer knives, you get the BLACKBEARD patch, stripper clips, a magazine cinch, an extra mag carrier, this Hoo-Rag over here. This actually goes with the stripper clips to help you load some stuff up there. And then a freaking bulletproof plate. What other subscription is gonna give you that every month? So really, really rad. So if you wanna get the subscription yourself, like I said, this is a level 2 box. There's also the level 1. You can see all this stuff over here. It still comes with really cool stuff. Make sure you sign up using the link on the screen or down in the description. You'll get an awesome deal. And I think you'll have a ton of fun with this if you're into this sort of stuff. Really, really mean and fun little box this month. Hey, before you go, don't forget the huge giveaway we have going on the channel right now. Once we hit 15,000 subs, which is happening like any day now, we're gonna give away more than $400 worth of awesome Rumpel gear. So all you have to do to win is subscribe to the channel and then like this video or comment on this video or like and comment on any of my videos. As long as you're subscribed, you'll get extra chances to win. Once we hit 15,000 subs, we'll announce the winner, so don't miss out on that. All right, so that's it for this month's unboxing. I hope you dug it. If you did, be sure to hit that like button and be sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. We'll see you next time.